I despair for umami.
There is your title for the video. We despair for mommy.
I was gonna title it
Total Dangan Island.
I was gonna title it
Season 1. We despair for mommy.
I was gonna title it "What if Danganronpa was Total Drama Island?" And then the thumbnail is going to be something like they'll have like total drama characters, and then like somebody like Kiyotaka with a surprise sprite in the background reacting to them, but the total drama characters' faces were erased and replaced with Danganronpa character faces.
Honestly, I think you need to go even simpler than that for the title.
Mm-hmm.
You need a copy and just go Total Danganronpa Island.
Well, we already got Total Pokemon Island. I don't want to confuse people.
Yeah, we just got a copy of our good shit.
Which
Oh, okay.
I haven't gotten around to
This is
uploading
why.
that next episode because I'm too lazy to edit it right now.
Honestly, I kind of feel like the first idea that Bear had would actually be a little better. The fucking what if Danganronpa was Total Drama Island thing. With the fucking thumbnail.
Yeah.
Cause like Total Dangan Island is like you kind of don't fully know what you're getting into, but what if Danganronpa was Total Drama Island or something along those lines? Tells you exactly what you're getting into the moment that you fucking click on it.
And then you're gonna see that thumbnail, you're gonna see Junko's sprite and Heather's face on it, and then Owen with Makoto's face, and you could be like, what the fuck is this?
Alright, how do we start this, actually?
Welcome back, bitches.
Welcome back to the bitch show.
Hey, queer.
So he had an idea. What if Danganronpa, the cast from Danganronpa 1, competed on Total Drama Island instead of a killing game? And so, we're here to work out the mental process of how that would work out and show you this hypothetical situation.
And then we insert an awkward ass silence right here because
we don't know.
No one knows what to say after that.
Yeah.
And also Casey had to mute.
Okay. No, I only muted because I was typing and I'm trying not to be rude.
Awkward silence with occasional elevator
I was gonna
music.
say, first one eliminated has to be an incel. Got to keep with the original Total Drama theme. So who is most likely to disrespect women in this cast? Besides Byakuya, because it's consensual.
Well, first off, our first episode is Not So Happy Campers, which part 1 is a non-elimination, so that's where we get introduced to everyone and their relations, and we decide the teams. So we need to figure out how would these teams be split up.
All right.
Who would be on the Screaming Gophers and who would be a Killer Bass?
Well, the hot one has to. We need the Justin of the cast to be in Screaming Gophers. So
obviously, Makoto is a gopher. So is Sayaka.
Put the psychic. Yep. Put Sakura and Killer Bass.
Sakura, yeah.
Because she would be the
probably
Leon
Killer Bass as well. Actually, I think they'd be the best friends that get split.
Yeah, Hina could go and go for Sakura could be on the Bass.
Oh, okay.
I think. Fuck, what is her goddamn name? White-haired bitch that I used to stand.
Kyoko.
The detective one. Kyoko, thank you. Killer Bass, she is the Courtney.
Mukuro. Or, not Mukuro. Junko goes there. Mukuro goes in the grove.
How dare you disrespect mommy like that?
Bunko Jinoshima.
Alright, already gonna with these characters and their relationships, we're already gonna establish Mukuro, Junko, obviously they are sisters in the games and they're still sisters here because they're the same characters. But the other characters don't know that yet. So they already start the game with like a secret alliance with each other.
Oh wow.
But they're on opposite teams for the time being.
I would like to say I think that Mondo and
I think Miyaki is a gopher.
I think that Mondo and Taka should probably be on the same team.
Yeah, we split up Hina and Sakura. Let's put Mondo and Taka on the same team.
Probably they could be on the bass. Hero in the same team with them, actually. Just makes sense.
Yasuhiro can be a bass.
Yeah, they can't all be winners in the bass, right?
Let's do this. Let's split up Toko and Byakuya for now.
Sure.
It's
you know what? I love Bukkake. I mean...
Alright. So, the first challenge, that's it, Campus Part 2, is the cliff diving thing where they have to build a hot tub, so... We're just going to simplify this and focus on the cliff diving, and then we'll worry about the hot tub if it ends up being a tie. So who would jump from the cliff is the question.
And die?
Yeah, who would dive into the ring? Okay, well, obviously, honestly, Leon would go just to show off to the woman. Hina would do it because she's a swimmer. Mukuro would do it because Mukuro.
I feel like the only ones who wouldn't do it are
Byakuya,
Toko, Byakuya, Celeste, Chihiro.
Yasuhiro.
I feel like someone would throw Yasuhiro in, though.
Sakura would throw Yasuhiro.
Yeah, Sakura would full on throw at least 2 people in from her team. And the rest would pussy out.
It'd probably be Taka and Hiro.
Yeah.
Okay, fucking Sakura obviously would just like dive that shit immediately. Kyoko would do it. Fucking Mondo and Taka would be bitching at each other, and then both do it to prove that they're more manly than each other.
They would hold hands.
Junko would wait to see how the other team reacts before she jumps in, because I doubt she's going to jump in if she doesn't need to.
Yeah. Honestly, I kind of feel like she wouldn't... Actually, no. You know what? I'm thinking about it like she's actually Mukuro. She would probably fucking jump in if she thought it'd be entertaining.
Yeah.
Ian, you might want to edit this into the beginning. Spoiler warning, bitches.
Yeah. Obvious spoiler warning. I'll just put big text spoiler warnings for Danganronpa and possibly Total Drama.
Okay. Personally, I don't feel like Chihiro would jump.
Yeah, Chihiro wouldn't. Toko wouldn't. Yasuhiro wouldn't, but Sakura would throw him in. Or Junko. Sakura. Like Junko would convince Sakura to throw Hiro in.
I feel like Junko would willingly throw herself off the cliff, just because she like you know how like she just willingly challenges Monokuma, or what we think is like her challenging Monokuma in the beginning and like gets stabbed. I feel like it'd just be kind of like one of those moments, just like her being like, "Yeah, I can do it."
Fucking Mukuro. We're not gonna talk about that.
Yeah, that was Mukuro.
Yeah, it's fine.
Hush.
But I mean, you know, it still fits.
She's mommy. Mommy will do it.
Okay. We've basically gotten to the fact of all but 2 people in Killer Bass would jump.
Alright, then Byakuya would not. Celeste?
He absolutely would not. She
Celeste
definitely wouldn't.
Fumi would not, unless he was promised like titties or something, but only 2D titties.
Yeah. Honestly, Celeste would convince Hifumi to jump.
Yeah. But
She'd probably push him, let's be honest.
Sayaka, Makoto and Sayaka are probably scared too, but then they were like, "Oh, we're best friends, I'm psychic," and jump together.
Yeah,
so it would be a tie. Because that's 2 on each team that wouldn't jump.
You know what? I honestly feel like neither of them would jump.
Yeah. Like, Makoto would. Makoto would jump.
I don't think that Sayaka would. Leon definitely would. Hina would. Yeah. Mukuro probably would.
You're not eliminated yet. Mukuro would. Byakuya would not. Hifumi. Ifumi wouldn't do it willingly unless Celeste convinces him, which she would do, to get the point.
Okay, so that is how many people jumping?
And
on
then
Screaming
Celeste.
Forward?
Well, actually, we know how Celeste is, what she would do to get money, so she would probably jump. She would literally kill to get money. Considering this is a competition.
Has an image that she wants to uphold, though.
True.
I don't think she'd want people to see her all wet and gross.
Not for free.
Not for free.
Not for free.
True.
Honestly, I think it's going to be, like, if we want to go by, like, the stereotype of the episode, I feel like the Screaming Gophers, all -1, probably Byakuya and or -2, which would be Byakuya and Hifumi, unless Hifumi can be bribed, all jumping in for whatever fucking reason, even being thrown, and the killer bass will have just people set in their ways and not pussying out and just not doing it, and so the killer bass would lose.
Yeah, but these characters, they would totally jump.
Yeah, because they're all suicidal preteens or teenagers.
they'd all. We've already. It's going to come down to the hot tub building challenge, which I feel like the Bass would win that because of Mondo and Taka. I feel like they've got that down.
The other people on the team wouldn't even have to do anything. They just
Mondo, Taka, and Sakura would be able to get that down.
Yeah.
But what if it's like, hang on, Eva and fucking Courtney and that sort of like, I'm CIT, I'm in charge energy, And Eva is just like, or Sakura in this case is just like bullying people because why not?
Well, Sakura, Sakura isn't really. Honestly,
no, she's way too nice.
Try to intimidate people.
It's also been like several years since I've played this game. I still haven't finished the third game. I'm publicly confessing to that now.
Yeah, honestly, I think the Bass would win this challenge, so the Gophers would be the first to eliminate.
Yeah.
I think Hifumi would probably get eliminated.
Yeah, even though Hifumi jumped, they would definitely vote for him. So
he would have made like a weird noise whilst jumping.
I'm sorry, gamers, but like no one likes Hifumi.
Sorry, gamers, but no one likes you.
Wrong.
Right, so we're gonna do something with this where we're gonna have to change up if some of these challenges are eliminations or not, since we have a smaller cast than Total Drama Island did, and so for the big sleep, I'm gonna say that's a non-elimination round.
I think we could also possibly skip challenges like the non-sleep. Like they're teenagers, they ain't gonna sleep anyway.
Yeah.
Dodgeball.
Honestly, if we do want to focus on it, Bass would win because Junko, she could easily deprive herself of sleep. She gets joy out of the pain that would bring her.
Have you seen how much shit she put herself through at the end of the game?
Junko would win her team that challenge. So.
She's a sadist wet
that
dream.
Bitch would be awake for months, and they'd have to fucking force the thing to end.
Force her? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Alright, Dodgeball. Alright, we're gonna go with Dodgeball next.
I feel like Killer Bass would take it again just because they have, like, Hina's the athlete, but they got the more, like, athletic people, and I don't think there's any way they could weasel a win out of it.
No.
But they have Yasuhiro on their team.
They could just like keep him off. Like, you know how they try to do that with Harold, or they had Noah sat out the whole time. They could just do that with Yasuhiro and
well, honestly,
tie him up or some shit.
Byakuya would not participate. Celeste wouldn't get hit, but she'd probably throw a ball. Toko, Yasuhiro, Chihiro, they would not participate. I feel like Kyoko wouldn't participate at first, but then she'll join in as it goes on. And yes, what is your?
Do you mind if I tell you how I think this would go?
Yes.
Tell
us your theory. Yeah.
Okay. I feel at the end of this fucking challenge, it would be a one-on-one between Mukuro and Sakura.
Yeah, you know what? That makes sense.
And you want to know why? Fucking one, I don't actually think Kyoko would want to play. Two, I think Chihiro would be shot out immediately.
Yeah.
3, Yasuhiro, he is 100% being used as a shield at some point during that.
Yeah. Toko.
4, Toko
not
would
playing.
not fucking do anything. She would die.
No, Toko would not play.
Fucking Mondo and Taka would eliminate each other on accident because of bickering. And I think that fucking Junko would probably just get bored of it at some point.
Yeah, actually, it would just come down to Sakura versus Hina and Mukuro.
Like, say what you will,
that.
Hina is a very athletic person, but she's not the best at everything when it comes to this. Like, she still has
Hina would go down after.
Isn't Leon a baseball player? He would have a fucking power arm in dodgeball. I play dodgeball all summer with the kids at summer camp, and baseball players
we're underestimating
are the fucking
Leon.
champions
That's true,
of dodgeball.
but at the same time, Sakura would fucking trample that twink. Do you have any idea how fast he would
Sakura would trample Leon.
Okay, but the thing is, Sakura is good at probably pinning, I forget what her school of martial arts is. She's good at that. Leon is he's a thrower. He throws things. He throws balls. This is all about ball throwing. I feel like we're.
So what you're saying is the Gophers
it's like how
would
Duncan
win.
has. I'm saying I feel like the Gophers would actually pull through.
Yeah, and in that case, I'm gonna say it's a close call, but Yasuhiro's probably going because nobody likes him.
But Clav, your idea was honestly immaculate.
Yeah, your idea, you had it right. We're forgetting Leon's part of it.
Look, I hear where you both are coming from. I still don't think I agree. 'Cause
you don't know. Sorry.
What? Sakura is a fucking powerhouse.
I'm not denying Sakura is a powerhouse, but I've been hit in the throat by an 8-year-old who plays baseball's dodgeball, and it fucking hurts. And it's an 8-year-old throwing a ball, and it impacts so hard. So when you know how to throw properly, it fucking helps.
Leon would be good at... Okay, here's the thing. Leon would be good at throwing balls, but would he be good at dodging them?
I don't know. That's the thing. We don't get to know him very much. He's not good at avoiding getting tied to poles.
He would definitely get someone out, but he's going to get out pretty soon as well. He's definitely good, but he's not going to last very long because he's not going to be able to dodge as well as Mukuro or Hina would. But he's not leaving without doing damage first. If anything, he's probably going to be the one that takes out Yasuhiro.
Yeah. I still feel like the Gophers would win just on sheer luck, but I cannot deny that
the ultimate lucky student.
They do, but I can't deny that Sakura would be a massive pain in the ass to get out because she's just a fucking truck of a woman.
Yeah,
I mean that respectfully.
She is. They would narrowly win because of Sakura.
Would be how the Screaming Gophers almost win dodgeball.
Yeah.
And then fucking Harold comes out of nowhere. They would have their Harold moment with probably Makoto or something. But he just gets lucky.
Yeah. His luck pulls his team through to the end.
But will it pull him to the very end? Dun dun dun.
Ooh, fine. Okay. Alright, the next episode is Not Quite Famous, which is the talent show. Which
these kids have talent next.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. With that episode, that was the episode where Heather read Gwen's diary. And so as a thing for that, this is going to be a non-elimination round, but what's going to happen is that Byakuya is going to participate, but instead of giving a talent, he's going to reveal that Toko is Genocide Jack and cost his team the win, and they're going to try to vote him out because of that. But
do they succeed?
Because of all of the drama and tension that Byakuya stirred, the executives are going to give him a pass and make this a non-elimination round, so he gets to stay. Which leads us to the next challenge, the Seki Outdoors, which is the camping one. Leslie, camping, how... I don't think any of these kids would be good at camping except for Mukuro.
Now, I hear you, and I raise you, Sakura.
Wasn't paying attention. Say it again.
the camping challenge. Mukuro is probably the only one that's actually good at this. Like, I would say. Okay,
I hear
here's
you.
the thing. I
raised you, Sakura.
Yeah. Here's the. I don't think Sakura would be good at camping, but she's level-headed enough to keep everybody in the game for the camping, and Kyoko would kind of be there by her side to help the team stick together and pull through on this challenge. So then
that's what that does. Interesting. Sorry, I was fiddling with the button.
So that leaves us with the question, who would be better at camping?
I feel like Killer Bass would be better at camping because they would all petty their way to the top, and the Screaming Gopher's luck would run out, and somehow either Celeste or Byakuya would get eliminated.
I don't think it would be Byakuya.
Yeah,
I do think Celeste is a viable option though, because she hasn't really done anything. Too special.
I also think Leon.
Hilariously pissed off about it.
I also think that Leon would just be kind of an option to vote off.
Didn't Leon win them the last thing though,
True,
or did I completely miss whatever you guys just talked about while Leon was not here?
He didn't win them the thing, but he did do a good job in the challenge. But I feel like he'd be a detriment to them in terms of camping, along with Celeste and Byakuya.
Byakuya would just find a cave and not tell anyone. He'd just sit in there and make a chair out of sticks.
Gophers are losing, and it's down to these three, mainly these two.
Wait, no, that fucker would have the Togami Corporation to, airdrop him a fucking throne.
Yeah.
He'd just be sitting in in a cave somewhere.
Yeah, you're right. I think Celeste is gonna go on this one. I think Byakuya is just gonna barely. Byakuya is going to just barely escape elimination and get Celeste out. He's probably going to convince Leon and Mukuro to join with him on voting her. And maybe even Sayaka. I think that, Sayaka's going to be the thing that gets them to vote out Celeste.
And then fucking Makoto and Hina are just, not in the loop whatsoever.
Yeah, they're, forming a secret alliance for this just to get out Celeste, because she hasn't been doing anything. So then, that leaves us with the next challenge, the Phobia factor. So everybody has to face their fears. What are these kids afraid of?
Makoto afraid of everything.
Sayaka's probably fucking afraid of spiders or some shit.
Oh wait, she's afraid of losing her the people she's close to. Because that was her whole motive for murder in the first chapter.
I feel like Sakura and Hina's is going to be something dumb. Like, they're scared of not being lesbians, and their thing is going to have to go on a date with a boy.
Now, Sakura, what are you most afraid of? Going on a date with a man.
Hina just
Hina, what are you most afraid of? Going on a date.
Sakura going on a date with a man.
They're gonna go on a
they're
date.
Just gonna lie
Sakura
and be like,
and Hina are going on a date.
They would lie and say each other is their first fear.
Okay, that's gonna. You know what? That's going to. That makes me think of something. I'm gonna think that for like narrative purposes and as a callback to Danganronpa, it's gonna come. The boss are gonna lose, and the two who are going to be on the chopping block are Mondo and Taka.
Mondo, gotta keep it a theme.
Yeah, Mondo.
And that way, two of them bond during this, so that it has texture.
And then we're gonna
just happened.
Through my phone.
And now we're gonna have Kyondo. I'm not switching out his sprite because I don't have it. Hold up. Okay.
So you literally have people from Despair Girls, but not that.
Alright. The next challenge is Up the Creek, which is, I believe, is the one where they go to the cursed island and light the signal fire to get rescue. First of all, Cursed Island, I'm gonna feel like that's gonna play into Makoto's luck somehow.
Second of all, isn't Hina, like, super afraid of ghosts?
Oh, right, yeah, she is.
So she'd automatically be losing here.
Sorry, Hina, but it looks like...
Honestly, Mukuro is probably the only one who would actually function in this challenge.
Yeah.
Like, Sayaka and Nagi would be trying, but they would definitely be way behind her.
What challenge are we on again? Is this the pain one? No.
No, it was the one where they have to go to Boney Island and light a signal flare to get rescued, or whatever it was.
Yeah.
And they got the cursed
isn't he
totem.
a swimmer?
Yeah, but that's not part of the challenge.
She'd probably Jeff it.
Yeah, the island is like supposed to be haunted and scary, and Hina's afraid of ghosts, so I feel like
we should be like Jeff, you know, he gets the splinter and he's like limping the whole time.
Yeah. I feel like it feels like Hina's going on that one.
R.I.P. Hina. Sakura will never be the same.
Paintball Deer Hunter?
First merge challenge. Chihiro's gonna get, outed.
I feel like Chihiro's already been outed because of the fear challenge.
You know what? You're right. Which is still fucked up.
So, Chihiro's secret is out.
Yeah. Oh well. Anyway.
Although this gives Chihiro a chance to bond with Taka.
And probably Sakura, let's be honest.
And Sakura, yeah. They're gonna be together as like an alliance of sorts, and then we just got these three on their own.
It's the Heather, Beth, and Lindsay.
Juko is the Heather, Kyoko's the Beth, and Toko is the Lindsay.
No, you're.
Okay,
none of them are really
Kyoko and Juko are gonna be the Heather, but Kyoko's gonna be less bitchy.
Kyoko and Junko are the hive mind that is Heather.
And then Toko is Beth.
Toko is Beth.
Paintball Deer Hunter, they have to be hunt for each other as deers and hunters. That's
Tell me why I fucking think Mukuro and Junko would fucking slam this challenge.
Yeah. Okay. It's going. Here's what is
that alliance that the two of them have. They just like be playing to win for both of them.
Okay. Here's the thing: the winning factor is going to decide which one is going to throw the challenge for the other, Mukuro or Junko. And I feel like Mukuro is going to be the one that's more likely to throw the challenge in favor of Junko than the other way around.
I feel like that might get her eliminated.
Unless she pulls it off, right?
Because, like, if in throwing everyone realizes that she was playing for the other team, then she's most likely going to get voted off.
Yeah. The question is, does she get caught on that or not? If she gets caught, she's getting eliminated. If she isn't caught, I think it's going to be down to Leon or Byakuya.
The other question is, does she care if she gets caught, as long as it propels Junko forward?
This is difficult. Is it going to be... Is Mukuro going?
I lied. It was me.
I think Mukuro's going.
Yeah, sure. Who?
Like, she definitely would not care if she got caught.
Yeah.
She'd expose herself in front of, like, literally everyone else.
For the sake of this, we're going to say the cooking challenge was a non-elimination. And then who can you trust? That was the trust exercises.
Okay, first off, Junko's fucking fearless.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like Junko being Junko is enough for her to win this. Because Naigi's sure not fearless. Sayaka isn't either. And definitely not Leon. I think the only one on the Gophers chance to have like a chance on the Gophers is fucking Byakuya, because he wouldn't let much actually phase him.
True. But also, I feel like Sayaka and Makoto they're kind of like being a duo right now, and they're bonding better than they were in the actual games. I feel like they'd be able to pull something off if they worked together.
Yeah, if they were paired for the thing, then I feel like they could pull each other through.
At this point, honestly, I feel like the Gophers is just an alliance of Makoto, Sayaka, and Leon, and it's just a matter of time until they either vote up Byakuya, or if they get to the team merge and he is saved by that. If they're gonna lose, unless like we bullshit an invincibility on Byakuya, he has to go the next time they lose.
I somehow feel like they would actually bullshit an invincibility for him.
Well, we already did bullshit an invincibility for him once, and I don't want to kind of go with the route that Heather did and give him like 50 billion invincibilities just to keep him in the game longer.
I know, but he's still making good drama for everyone.
Yeah.
But so I don't think they just want to get rid of him.
Now that the thing with Mukuro has been revealed, I feel like Junko is going to be stirring up drama with the crowd, and Toko, now that Genocide Jack has been revealed, has been stirring some up.
I feel like certain members of the BAS wouldn't actually care too much about the whole Junko thing as long as it helps them win.
Yeah, but at the same time, that Junko has been proven to be a strong player and a threat. If she gets to the merge, she could win this.
Yeah, but do they even know that a merge is going to happen? Because the members of the actual Total Drama didn't. If they chose to get rid of her, that would actually just be them crippling themselves.
True. So here's the thing: who would win the trust challenge?
I do not know. That's like
one.
That's a really difficult one. You know, despite my previous argument, what you said is like, it's actually true. I feel like Naigi and Sayaka could actually get through it if they're paired together. Because they clearly trust each other.
Yeah.
Like, one, fucking Taka, Chihiro, and Sakura, they all just started that like little camaraderie that they have. Yeah. Everyone else in the Killer Bass has no real relation to each other whatsoever. Those two are the only ones who were actually friends before this entire thing happened.
Yeah, you know what? Bass are gonna lose this one, I feel.
Yeah.
That makes...
Because, like, Junko's already proved herself to be a liar. Like, that's, you know... Yeah. I don't think either of...
And Toko has the Genocide Jack problem. Kyoko hasn't been... Realistically, Kyoko hasn't been interacting with everyone much, so she's a mystery still.
Yeah. So I don't think any of these characters really have enough to propel them into being able to win this.
And then, while yes, they have their group together, Kiyotaka is going to be too gung-ho about winning this from Mondo.
Yeah. And maybe that's what causes him to get eliminated.
Yeah, I feel
if
like
he's the one that costs it for them.
It's gonna be down to him, Choco, and Kyoko, probably. Kyoko's still the mystery. They don't know. Could be a risk to keep her around. It might not be. Choco,
and obviously, Choco's like definitely important. So it's not like we can just get rid of her like that before anything happens.
Yeah,
so, yeah.
I think it makes sense for Taka to go here. So the next one is Basic Straining, which is the boot camp challenge.
Hey, so Sakura gets another win. Congrats! I feel, as surprising as it is, I feel like Sakura and Junko would be the stars of this.
Yeah. And you know what? I feel like this time this is a challenge, particularly where it would make sense for Byakuya to bullshit an invincibility to keep him in just a little longer. And with that, I feel like it's down to Leon and Sayaka, and Makoto and Sayaka are still kind of trusting each other. So bye, Leon.
Yeah, definitely. Fucking obviously, Leon is athletic. There's no denying that. He's the ultimate fucking baseball star. But he is also
doesn't really care about his talent, as you've seen from his free time event.
He doesn't really care about his talent, and also to put this in the lightest way possible, he is not a strong-willed person whatsoever, and he's also pretty damn whiny.
Yeah.
I don't think that he would get through this without complaining for the entire duration.
Honestly, Byakuya would not tolerate being bossed around, and he would
he wouldn't even do it.
No, he would win an invincibility by going against the fucking military commander type thing. Then team with the challenge. Since it's boot camp, so he would just pull a role reversal and usurp leadership, and that would give him an invincibility. So bye, Leon.
Okay.
Extreme Torture is the next episode, which is
what?
I think that's the one where Cody got mauled by a bear. The Paintball Deer Hunter.
I think that was Paintball Deer Hunter.
Yeah, Extreme Torture, that was the one that Harold was eliminated. And that was... I don't remember what that was. I'm gonna for you know what, we're gonna say that's a non-elimination since I can't remember what that challenge is. Which brings us to the merge.
We're clearly fucking. We are clearly professional here.
Yeah, which leaves us to the brunch of disgustingness, which is boys versus girls. I don't remember all the things they had to eat aside from the bull testicles and the brooches.
You want to know something mean that I'm thinking here? Whoever the host is, I'm assuming it's Monokuma.
Yeah, obviously.
Would fucking take a look at the fact that the Gophers are 3 to 5 and would fucking move Sakura into the boys category.
Just to get an even playing field, yeah.
And because it's fucking mean.
Yeah. And the question is, is this a non-elimination or not?
I don't know.
So I feel like Junko would win this.
Yeah. She's the most capable next to Kirigiri on the girls' team if we're going from this. So
Sakura, I don't think Sakura would pull through with the and she would be able to eat some of these, but I don't think she'd eat all of the foods that they had to eat through. Junko
she's a very strong-willed woman, but she's not going to fucking dishonor herself.
Yeah, Junko would down all that shit in one gulp.
I'm gonna say I think this is where Chihiro leaves because I don't think they'll eat any of it.
Yeah, I don't think Chihiro could get through any.
Yeah. Alright.
Neither could Byakuya, but he would at least bribe his way through. You know?
Yeah. I feel like Chihiro is going to be the one who didn't even try to eat anything, and so he's going to be eliminated for that, which brings us to the proper team merge, and since the original show brought back 2 contestants when this happened, we're going to bring back 2 contestants.
No. Anyway, moving on.
All right.
So the question is, who are we bringing back?
Are we bringing people back? How many challenges do we have left?
Really?
Too many.
Episode 15.
Episode 15? How many episodes are there?
26.
26?
Bringing back 2 people are going to be necessary. Yes, we're going to make 20.
Or we can just get to the end and be like, fucking Junko's going to win.
We're going to say Bukuro comes back.
I think they would also bring back probably Asahina just because of Sakura vouching for her.
Yeah. One's gonna bump Taka down to the bottom tier. Okay.
Oh, we always knew he was the bottom.
Oh, hey, that put him right next to Mondo. It worked out.
Right next to each other.
Spread them cheeks.
Yeah. No pain, no gain. That was the one where they had to get each other to do physically tasking challenges.
What if we made our assholes kiss? Just kidding. Unless.
Which means that I feel like... Okay, Junko's gonna pull an Izzy move for this challenge, and she's gonna make herself do a thing and get herself eliminated because of that. Honestly, I think it's down to Makoto, Sayaka, Byakuya, and Toko. I feel like those are the ones who are gonna be they're gonna perform the worst at this.
Mm. Or hey, we could always skip to the final 4 and just eliminate accordingly, just based on likability and bullshit.
No, we're not skipping. We have to do this. We have to go through this. We have to logic.
We have to.
Yes, we do. We have to logic our reasoning for this. We need to
Junko wins. Reason, titties.
Oh, in that case, Asahina wins. Reason, titties. Sakura wins. Reason, titties. Mukuro wins. Reason, titties.
Reason, no titties.
She ain't got no boobs.
Honestly, in the end, I feel like the two finalists. Should we even say this?
No, we still we haven't even gotten.
Whatever.
We haven't even gotten that far. With this challenge, it's going to be Makoto, Sayaka, Byakuya, and Toko at the bottom. Who's it going to be?
Toko's probably fucking out.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, Byakuya. Nobody's going to take Toko anymore. She's out. Byakuya's had enough. Which brings us to Search and Do Not Destroy, where they had to find the keys.
Kyoko?
It would be Kyoko, yeah, she'd win.
Kyoko fucking crushes.
She's a detective. It's like obvious that she would win. And this is like the first challenge that she'd actually do something in.
But there's also, here's the question, Makoto's luck could get him the invincibility as well.
There.
Yeah.
I feel like it would be a tie, if not very close, between those two.
I need you to look me in the eyes and tell me how many times in the original Danganronpa that Makoto's talent actually meant something.
0.
Okay, well, here's the thing. Makoto's talent was a slow burn. It didn't do anything immediately. It had its effect down the road. So it would start off seeming bad, it would work out in the end. That's how his luck plays out.
I think the luckiest thing that happens to him is him being saved before he dies. Like, that's it.
Yeah.
Every other time, his luck has failed him in the game. He has been put into multiple terrible situations, been suspected multiple times, and before his execution, he is wrongfully accused of murder. Ultimate Lucky Student is literally meant to be as ironic as it could possibly be the entire game.
Isn't it also like an insult because he got in by like sheer audacity? Like,
yeah,
like he had nothing going for him, but he's the normal kid, so that's kind of weird.
Like, he has no real luck until that last moment.
So what you're saying is Makoto is getting eliminated here?
I think his... Outside of the Danganronpa universe, he would not logically last much longer.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, he would not last long after the team merged.
Or he'd be like in Survivor, like the pity carry, like the one you take with you to the final, because you know they're not gonna win.
Yeah, that's how it's gonna play out. He's either going to be eliminated soon, or he's gonna make it far out of pity because there are more precedented threats to take care of before he gets out.
Honestly, it's surprising that he even made it this far in the first place.
Honestly, he was being carried. It was Sayaka and Leon that was carrying him this far, let's be honest.
Yeah, so fucking now that he's here,
Makoto's out.
He's like out. There's nothing that is propelling him other than Sayaka herself, and it's like a fucking... It's a free-for-all at this point.
Yeah. Makoto's gone. Okay.
And I need us to not forget, Sayaka threw that fucker right under the bus.
Yeah. Now that she has the opportunity, he's out. This is where Sayaka's betrayal comes into play. So Makoto's gone, which leads us to the hide-and-seek challenge, which... Mukuro's is one of the people getting invincibility for this. And I feel like she's going to get Junko invincibility as well. So, question is, would these other characters be able to win invincibility on that?
Being I'll cut that out. Being a detective, I feel like fucking Kyoko at least has, like, in her mind a decent enough, like, grasp on, like, what people would have to do in order to hide and not be caught.
Yeah.
Like, I think that she would be fine, really.
Kyoko's also getting invincibility, so it's down to these four realistically.
I actually do not know who would make it here, because, like,
well, it's now we need
I
to
would
think
be
of
honest,
who would vote for who.
I don't think Sayaka is going to make it much further, and I don't think Byakuya is going to make it much further. He is more of a Heather personality, but I feel like they're just going to girl boss him out. He's not going to make it. He's not going to fit the vibe.
We know, because of previous events, Mukuro and Junko are also kind of hated, so I feel like with how things are turning out, these four are going to make an alliance together because they're the hated ones, and they're obviously going to be targeted first, and if they go together, then that gives them a one vote advantage over the other three.
Yep.
So
if those four vote together, then they're going to vote out Sakura, and then Hina's going to follow. Because Hina is not going to do well, and they're not going to keep her on.
Yeah.
Well,
or not.
We'll have to see with the next challenge, which is the bullshit bicycle challenge, which I'm going to say is a non-elimination.
Alright.
The one that Lindsay was eliminated on because reasons. They should have really thought that challenge over better. Alright, the serial killer.
Serial killer?
It's the horror movie challenge where they have to survive.
Hina's going.
Yeah. Hina's out.
Exactly.
That's gonna be
everything.
Yeah, DJ. She's gonna be just like DJ in that episode, so Hina's gone.
Yeah, and in all honesty, as biased and as fucking like girl boss as Junko has been this entire time, I also feel like she would make it through this without even breaking a sweat.
Wawanakwa Gone Wild, also gonna say was a non-elimination since it wasn't in the original, which was just a trial by triathlon, which one of these people are gonna have to do it alone. Which I'm gonna say is Kyoko.
Has to do it alone. Oh, she could do it. She could win by herself, though. I feel.
Yeah, Kyoko's gonna be the winner, so she's going to have the invincibility. So it's fine. So which leaves us with these four. So they're gonna have to vote amongst themselves, and if that's the case,
Byakuya or Mukuro.
Yeah, Mukuro's gonna take the fall for Junko's sake.
Yeah.
And I think it's gonna be, or what's the next challenge? I'm sorry.
Hot Camp Tour. That's also a non-elimination since that was the one Shauna was unfairly eliminated. Which leaves us to Camp Castaways, where that was the one where they had to. That's also a non-elimination. Never mind.
Jesus, there's a lot of these.
Are we there yet? Which is they're gonna have to be in teams of two. Which I'm gonna say Kyoko and Junko are on one team, and Byakuya and Sayaka on the other. And that's the one where they get dropped in the middle of the island and have to make their way to a certain point, and these two, they win. So
yeah, I need you to look me in the eyes and tell me any fucking possible scenario as to which.
So it's just a matter of, are they voting out Byakuya or Sayaka?
I feel like they'd put out Sayaka because because Byakuya is not likable, and it increases both of their chances of winning.
Which leaves us
I think it's going to be.
I triple dog dare you.
Byakuya is out.
Definitely. There's no way.
But I raise you this.
No way.
No. Junko.
And
loves despair.
I raise you this.
Wait. Junko loves despair. And would it be more despairful than to lose in the most humiliating way and take third place in this challenge?
Okay. I feel like it'd be more humiliating, though.
I feel like it'd be more humiliating to survive the
embarrassment. Yeah, to survive the embarrassment of this challenge, only to like have it narrowly slip through your fingers.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's gonna be Byakuya, then Junko somehow gets dramatically cut from the final challenge with best girl winning.
Kyoko's the final. Well, here's the thing with the Total Drama. Our two finalists, they have an alternate ending where they both win, so they're gonna be both of them are gonna be declared the winner in technicality.
Yeah.
So
I don't want Byakuya to win. That's the thing.
I don't want him to win either, but I feel like with Junko,
I also don't think he would win.
But it would. But that's the thing. He's the most unlikely out of the three remaining. It would make the most sense for him to be in the finale and Junko to off herself on just before the final challenge.
Yeah, but I just don't agree. She likes despair, but like, what would I feel like she'd feed off everyone else's despair if she won.
Yeah, but here's the thing: if she's
pissed.
not participating,
it's like if Heather won.
Yeah, but
it's like if Heather won, no one would be happy.
Yeah, but here's the thing: if Junko is not participating in the final challenge, that gives her a chance to ruin the final challenge from the sidelines and feed off despair of the finalists as they try to struggle through what she does. No. I feel like it would make the most sense for Junko to be in third.
And I think you're wrong, and I think we should stop talking so that my lovely wife number 3 can participate. Thank you.
I will actually get kind of angry. If you guys just go ahead while I can't do anything.
Yeah, bitch.
One thing we can agree on is Kyoko is a finalist. That's it.
Yes, Kyoko wins.
I'm not budging. I really think that Byakuya and Kyoko should be the finalists.
And I feel like it would, in general, be more entertaining to see two fucking girl bosses duking it out.
Yeah. I agree with wife number 3.
Okay.
It's 2 versus 1.
Okay, here we go.
No.
Here's an idea. What if the comments decide who wins?
No one comments on our videos besides me, so...
What if the
and
here we go.
And I both agree. So that's, as it is right here, a 2 against 1.
Since we're struggling, we're gonna leave it up to the comments.
No, we're not.
No, we're not. Yes, we are. We're leaving it.
No, we're not. No, we absolutely fucking not.
We're leaving it up to the comment. No. I mean, nobody's going to disagree that we're not going to. Nobody's going to disagree. Kyoko should be the finalist. We're just gonna
gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss.
We're gonna
and Junko should both be finalists.
So we're gonna leave it up to the comments. Who's in third place, Junko or Byakuya? Kyoko's obviously.
Or you could do like what they did with the endings and put 3rd/2nd and let the viewer decide. It's like they lip synced for their legacy, and now you don't know who is actually in 3rd or 2nd place. They all are.
Comments decide who's in 3rd and who's up in the finale with Kyoko, Byakuya or Junko. What?
You know I love you, but I really do not think this is the way you should go.
I will die on this hill. I think it makes more sense for Junko to off herself just before the finale and then ruin things for the people participating in the finale.
Here's the thing. I need you to look at me and tell me what the absolute fuck would Byakuya do to win?
Okay, here's the thing.
Nothing.
It's because of Junko's meddling that would give him the opportunity to win. He would suck horribly at the challenge, but Junko's meddling is what would give him the chance to win. It backfires. That would be how he could win.
He would never win the final vote. He doesn't have the capabilities of winning, and it just seems like I feel like Junko at least has an excuse.
It's the triathlon.
I know, dude. But like, still, like you get what I'm saying. Like Junko would make it more interesting. She would actually actively try to win and/or like humiliate herself in an elaborate way right before winning, just to feel that like despair orgasm.
I feel like if we're going that direction, if it is Junko and fucking Kyoko, both of the wins would actually still be fucking Kyoko. It's just Junko would sabotage herself right before she won.
Mm-hmm. And Byakuya is still in third because he actively just would not participate in the dare-off.
Thinking about it now, he really did not have an actual potential to get here in the first place.
He had the audacity to continue being here.
He had the audacity, but like at the same time,
he was just carried.
What
because
has he actually done? Like
he has the gag, the gall, the go, and the gumption,
and capable of winning this.
He literally got carried because everyone else sucked harder than him. Or wasn't on his team.
So, what I feel that no matter what, he would not be able to win. And hear me out, whatever this fucking competition could give him is nothing compared to what he already has.
But that's the thing. Wouldn't that just make Junko's loss in third place even more despairful if Byakuya won? Like, what would be a greater insult than that?
You disregarding both of us and not saying Junko gets the end. Yeah, like it is 2 versus 1. This may be your YouTube channel. You're
not listening to our points here.
I am listening to your points. I get it, but it would fit into Junko's ideals and characteristics so much if she took third place and tried to make things worse for the people in the finale, and then get that even greater slap in the face in the ending where Byakuya would hypothetically win.
I don't see it.
I'm sorry, Bear. I don't either.
I don't see it. That's not very gatekeep girl boss of you.
I still stand by my idea about the fun. I'll put her like this. Comments decide if they agree or disagree with the...
I will be commenting.
Do you agree or disagree with this? Let us know.
I agree.
This is how we
like and subscribe.
This is how Total Drama Islond would play out if the Dark Rapper characters were like
and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Support us on Patreon. Join our Discord.
Join the Discord.
All the good stuff.
Just say fuck you. We'll love you forever.
Yeah, just pop in and say fuck you to us, so then yeah.
I specifically request that you slut shame me. Second you pop in and just be like, slut.
That is the password. If you made it to the end of this video, put slut somewhere in the comment, and if you join our Discord, the first thing you say is slut, you're part of the crew.
Yeah, officially.
I don't know how to do outros.